Wow.
As Todd Lawrence peels back husks to take a closer look at ears of corn on his Indiana farm, he gets a little discouraged.
On a normal year, we will not normally see this. We see the poor pollination here. The ear, of course, the kernels are not filled out, kernels missing, so forth. And that has to be basically due to heat.
Because of that record heat throughout June and July, Lawrence expects yields this fall to drop by 20 to 30% on his more than 3,000 acres of corn.
Well, it's in trouble.
Of course, Lawrence is not the only farmer facing this challenge. According to the most recent Department of Agriculture crop report, drought will limit U.S. corn production to only 10.8 billion bushels this year, a 17-year low.
In the 40 years that we've been farming, this is probably the most extreme year that we have had in temperatures, moisture, and so forth. So, yeah.
Recent rains have come too late for corn.
Basically, the corn is done.
And most of Lawrence's crop would not have even survived without a near constant flow of water from installed irrigation systems.
Well, I think our non-irrigated, we could see an 80% loss. Some possibly 100.
On the trading floor inside Chicago's Board of Trade building, those lower yields are leading to higher prices. But the weak supply tells only half the story. Demand for corn remains high, driven by ethanol production for gasoline.
We're using about 40% of the corn crop right now for making ethanol.
Terry Rogensack of the Hightower Report says that tight supply and demand picture has already pushed corn past record highs above $8 a bushel. And from his more than 3 decades of experience watching commodity markets, traders will continue to test just how high that price can climb.
Very, very rarely do you go up and make a new high and come back down. Typically, you add 20% to 35% above the old high.
Back on the farm, Lawrence is definitely keeping a close eye on those trading floor price moves.
It's like the weather. We're watching the commodity market hourly or more, so everyone is. That's just good business anymore.
And though the higher prices may actually mean a more profitable year despite the drought,
we could have a better year. For our farming operation, we could have a better year than what we had last year.
He fears that the record high corn this year will hurt demand for his crop down the road.
That is our biggest concern. We don't want to kill future demand by the high prices now.